Okay, so how do we actually scale this so that the various objects and furniture and things in our room will actually fit in the space that we have? So as you can see, our room, the maximum size of our room is 20 feet by 20 feet by 8 feet. Okay, so to figure out how many inches that would be, we have to multiply each of these numbers by 12 because there are 12 inches in a foot. So if we do 20 times 12, 20 times 12 is 240. And now that we've changed it into inches, we put IN to represent inches instead of FT for feet. So since it's 20 by 20, we just repeat the same measurement. So 240 inches by 240 inches. The ceiling of a room is typically 8 feet high. So if we multiply 8 feet by 12 inches, 8 times 12 is 96 inches. But the problem is, if we actually tried to make this in our work plane, this would be huge because it is the size of a bedroom. So we need to scale it down 10% to 10% of its original size so that it will actually fit on our work plane. But the thing is, if we scale down the size of our room, we need to also scale down the size of the things in our room so that they'll still fit. So to scale the size of our room down to 10%, we need to divide each of our numbers by 10. If we divide 240 by 10, the answer is simply just moving our decimal place, which if you imagine is right here, over 1 to the left. So when we divide by 10, this decimal place then moves over 1 left. So if we take it from here and move it over 1, you see that our measurement now becomes 24 inches. So over in the last column here, our 240 inches divided by 10 now puts us at 24 inches. 240 inches again now puts us at 24 inches on this side. 96 inches divided by 10. So imagine again that your decimal place is here and you need to divide by 10. So you're going to move your decimal place over to the left by 1. So if we take our decimal and move it from here over 1, we see that it becomes 9.6 inches. Okay, so now on our last column, we change our last measurement to 9.6 inches. Now that we have the size of our room, we need to scale down the furniture that's supposed to fit inside of our room. You've already gathered information and ideas and dimensions of various things that could be in your room. So let's imagine that I want to put this desk in my room and I have the dimensions of 54 inches by 54 inches by 36 inches. So conveniently, all I have to put here are those numbers. So desk, and I have to go back to make sure I don't mess up my numbers. So 54 by 54 by 36. So this is going to be 54 inches by 54 inches by 36 inches. Oops, 36 inches. Now, since it's already in inches, we don't have to convert it from feet to inches. So we can just copy and paste this over in the next column. But since we want to scale it down by 10%, again, we need to take our decimal and we need to move it 1 to the left. So 54 inches becomes 5.4 inches by 5.4 inches by 3.6 inches because all we had to do was move our decimal over 1. So you're going to go ahead and do this with all the various shapes and objects and furniture that you want to have in your room so that when you go to put your objects in Tinkercad, you already know exactly what the size is going to be when you put it in there. Good luck!